Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's CJ. I'm going to give you guys a quick look at the JBJ Rimless all-in-one desktop aquarium. Now, to be perfectly honest with you guys, this is my first nano tank and I really didn't know what to expect. I really didn't have anything to compare it to at least. And I was pleasantly surprised. This is definitely a clean little system. I think it'll look nice. If I put it in my office or kitchen counter, kids room, wherever I decide to put it, it's going to look good. Now, one feature I really like is it includes a footboard that lets you rest the tank on it that keeps the whole tank elevated. That's a pretty cool feature. And of course, it includes your lighting, and it also includes a glass lid for it. Now, you guys know I'm not really a fan of glass lids, but it's nice they include something to start you off with. I'll give you guys a quick look at what it looks like on the tank. At the end of the day, every aquarium is basically a glass box with water in it. And the only thing that sets them apart is how you decide to filter those tanks. Now, this tank's no different. The first compartment overflows into a designated heater section, which then overflows into the mechanical tray, which also holds all of the media. Now, the cool part about this, each media is held in each compartment. You can remove it, replace it with whatever you want, snap it back together, slide it right back in. It keeps everything nice and neat for you. After it leaves that chamber, and it goes under the weir into the return section. Now, the return section houses a pretty small pump. I believe it's rated for like 80 gallons per hour or so. Should be enough flow to, filter the tank and possibly keep some low flow corals, even though you may have to supplement that flow for, different corals later down the road. Now, for lighting, this does include a 10 watt 2-channel LED for blue and white, and the install is really easy. There's actually a slot in the filter compartment. Slide the light in, tighten the screw, and keep it moving. Now, I'm not really sure which man or woman at JBJ came up with this idea, but it was pretty genius in my opinion. They allow you to remove the whole filter compartment, meaning you can customize the entire tank to be whatever you want. You can change it to the end and make it a peninsula style tank, or let's say your scape is, mainly on the right side, you can move it to the left. You can do whatever you want and make this tank whatever you want it to be. So, haven't seen many tanks like that. It's definitely a cool feature. Now, another feature I want to share with you guys is going to be the footboard. It has 5 rubber feet to hold the tank in place, basically just sticks to the glass, and it supports the whole weight of the tank. So that means you can keep this on any surface that is only the size of the footboard, and you're good to go. So definitely a neat feature. And the tank itself is pretty well constructed. It doesn't have the curved glass that my JBJ 45 had, but overall, really like the way it looks, pretty clean, definitely gets the job done. Now, when it comes to the lighting, it's controlled by a touch-sensitive controller. The first option is to turn the lights on. You can either have all blue, all white, or blue and white together. And the second option controls whatever setting the lights are on as far as the brightness. You can turn them all the way down to dim them or have them at full capacity. So it gives you tons of lighting options for this little tank. It should definitely get the job done. When I first opened the box, I was like, this is a pretty clean little system. But once I plugged up those lights, I was like, wow, now I really see the potential. And I'm directly comparing the brightness of these lights to the Kessil A80 that I did an unboxing and review on a few weeks ago. If I was to be honest, I would say they are as bright, or if not brighter, than the Kessil light. Now, of course, the controls on them don't really do well with timers. That is one knock I will say. But as far as the brightness of being able to actually keep corals alive, zero doubt in my mind they'll be able to accomplish that. So all in all, pretty happy with this tank. Definitely would give it a thumbs up for anyone that was interested. And let's stop it here. So as always, hey, you guys like, comment, subscribe. You guys do what y'all do. Y'all be easy and happy reefing.